Hi, I'm Steve Altermat, Broker Associate and CRS with RE/MAX of Boulder. I'm enjoying my 32nd year of selling homes in the Boulder area, and I'd like to share some of the data from my 24th annual year in review that I've compiled that covers single-family home sales in the South Boulder area so that you can see how 2016 compared to 2015. Homeowners and home sellers had another great year in 2016. This is the fourth consecutive year we've experienced a seller's market with strong appreciation and limited inventory. On average, our sale prices in South Boulder rose by 12% in 2016. Homes were sold in an average of 60 days, and sellers obtained an average of 100.48% of their asking price. In this table, you can see data points for South Boulder as a whole, and for each of South Boulder's largest neighborhoods. Other information here shows that fewer homes were sold in 2016 than in 2015 throughout South Boulder. The average price per square foot rose by about 10%, and homes stayed on the market about 25% longer in 2016 than they did in 2015. The major driving force of our appreciation over the last 4 years in South Boulder, and throughout all of Boulder County for that matter, has been the incredible limited number of inventory of homes for sale that we've seen. We've experienced record low inventory levels in single-family homes and in condos and townhouses since the fall of 2012. Let's take a look at the inventory of South Boulder homes for sale over the last 10 years. In this graph, the bold orange line shows the average number of listings on the market in South Boulder week by week for the last 10 years. You can see that inventory started to drop significantly in May of 2012, and it's been at record low levels since then. As a case in point, there are currently only 23 single-family homes on the market this fourth Monday of January in 2017. On average, over the past 10 years, there has been an average of 60 homes on the market during the last week of January and 64 homes on the market during the first week of February. It's slightly encouraging to me that there are a few more homes on the market this year than there were last year at this time in South Boulder. How does South Boulder's single-family home real estate market compare to the city of Boulder as a whole, to Boulder County's L-towns, and to northern Colorado's other college towns, namely Fort Collins and Greeley? These figures compare 2015 sales to 2016 sales. In this table, you can see the number of homes sold in each year, as well as the average sale price obtained, the change in value, also known as appreciation, the average number of days on the market, and the sale price to list price ratio. I think it's interesting to note that all of the L-towns, including Longmont, Louisville, and Lafayette, outpaced Boulder in 2016 in terms of appreciation and the time on market, and that home sellers in the L-towns still obtained over 100% of their list prices, just like we did in South Boulder last year and the year before. And lastly, how does Boulder's real estate market compare to the nation as a whole and to the other top appreciating markets in our country? The National Association of Realtors, otherwise known as NAR, compiles statistics for the 180 most populated metropolitan statistical areas, known as MSAs. Let's take a look at this data. This data shows us the top 20 markets in terms of appreciation from the third quarter of 2015 to the third quarter of 2016. Here you can see that Boulder County experienced the third highest appreciation in the nation with a 14.7% increase over this period of time, tied with the Wichita Falls area of Texas. According to NAR, 86.7% of the 180 metropolitan statistical areas they watch experienced increases in their median sale prices. Nationally, the median price rose by 7.6%. The Palm Bay, Melbourne, Florida area saw the largest gain, up by 18.7%, while the Binghamton, New York area dropped the most with a loss of 7.6%. Thanks for joining me to take a look back at our 2016 real estate market. And I look forward to next week sharing with you what I think will happen in 2017.